We came out immediately and endorsed Conor Lamb.
I think what we've seen in recent years is that the endorsement from union leadership doesn't carry as much weight as it used to.
The special election in the heart of steel country is heating up. There are 80,000 labor union members in the 18th district in southwest Pennsylvania. They face a decision between Democrat Conor Lamb and Republican Rick Saccone. Both candidates are on board with Trump's recently announced tariffs, something this district has been waiting for nearly 30 years.
I know there's some feeling that the president lacks compassion or doesn't care.
This is what Reaganomics has done right here. They closed my plant where I work.
That's when steelworkers across the country started losing their jobs by the hundreds of thousands to overseas competition. The tariffs are designed to help bring them back.
The president is doing a fantastic job, I feel, under the circumstances.
What do you think about this tariff talk?
Wow, it's about time we have to do something. You know, if there's competition, healthy competition, I can't blame where the steel comes from. At least let us be in the runnings. That's all we can ask for.
You support him still today?
Yes, I do.
So you must be supporting Rick Saccone in this upcoming election in your district.
No, I'm not.
You're not?
No, I'm not.
And that's why he ended up here at a Conor Lamb rally thrown by the United Steelworkers Union.
This is a city of champions. It is a union city. It's union country that you're in. You need to understand that.
The union actually applauds the president on the tariffs, but they're trying to bring people like Ed back over to the Democratic Party. Trump won this district by 20 points.
Let's make sure we all get out there on Tuesday and represent and vote for Conor Lamb.
A big issue in this race is right to work. Conor Lamb, he understands the importance of unions. He understands the importance of workers having a voice in the workplace. We're going to get them out to the polls. They're going to show up to vote. And if we can get that number of union voters as a percentage of the electorate up to about 30% in this race, I think he's got a chance to pull the upset.
For the past few months, union volunteers have been canvassing this district.
All right, let's go. You guys are ready to roll?
We're just going to go the back way. Do it one more time.
They've probably had this done to them 5 to 10 times already.
Do you feel like doing this really makes a difference?
Some yes, some no.
So you think everybody on this list pretty much has their mind made up?
They probably do, but will they actually go vote? And that's the idea of today.
No, I'm voting for Conor Lamb, don't worry.
That's always worried about that.
Yeah.
You know, and to just make sure that, I know you signed up.
We got 3 of us.
So take care.
The union leadership has very much come out and thrown their support behind Conor Lamb. Do you think that'll trickle down to the rank and file members?
It's not as reliable an indicator as it was, say, 20 years ago.
So they're breaking sort of from the leadership.
I don't know if it's a conscious breaking from the leadership, just so much as the leadership doesn't have as much sway or influence over its members.
From what I've seen and what I've heard, I think that they're breaking from leadership. You're not seeing a lot of union employees actively standing up on a soapbox, touting Rick. They're afraid.
Jason White was a part of the coal miners union, and he supports Rick Saccone.
Tariffs. Do you think it'll impact the election?
I believe so. Not only the tariffs, a tax plan. When Donald Trump ran, he specifically said that he wants to create a level playing field. I think he's done a great job. I think that people acknowledge that. And I think you have Rick Saccone that supports that agenda, and to go against that agenda just doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
But not everyone that works in the steel industry is going to benefit from the tariffs.
I think the president's decision is a rather dangerous gambit. There's the potential for an inflationary impact.
Jack Mulholland owns Precision Marshall Steel Company and employs 35 union members. The company is like a lumber yard for steel. They cut it down to help make cars, appliances, and aerospace products. They buy about half their steel from the US and half from overseas.
How do you see that affecting your business? Do you expect that there will be any layoffs?
Not here.
Because the price will just get adjusted down the road.
It'll get passed on. We'll absorb what we can and pass the rest on. Our competition will have to do the same.
I think certainly the steel tariffs will be a net positive for Saccone. Whether or not they're enough of a net positive or whether or not they're the key issue in voters in this district's mind, as we'll find out Tuesday.